Well, the third and final heat of the North Island Stock Car Champs, and on the front it is Joe Farram. Alongside him, Royden Collingwood. Watch two for car number 18, that's Ian Sloan. Away they go, and Barry Hunter gets a fantastic start. He started from good position number 7, and he's already up into about 4th place as they go round the first turn, and it looks like number 18, Ian Sloan, the Aucklander, up in the lead. Hunter already up into 4th place, and just getting around car number 59 there, that was Shane Penn. So Barry Hunter, is he going to make his bid early on in this one? It's 15 laps to decide the North Island title, and at the moment Barry Hunter is sitting in 2nd place. Can you believe it, John Dunstan? 1 lap completed, and Hunter's in the front.
Well, this will be his first win of the night if he manages to stick it out. He's had 2 seconds. He's got all the points there. He really just needs to finish in the top 3.
Well, I tell you what, he might have played his hand too early, because surely they're going to come up into lap traffic and somebody's going to be gunning for Barry Hunter, make no mistake about it. Lyle Rumney coming from the back of the field. Beside him is Rodney Wood, and looks like Barry Pajerski just kisses the concrete there, 69. He's up there in the points as well. So this is going to be a drama-packed race. The race further back in the pack, Ricky Mitchell there, the best of the Aucklanders. Lyle Rumney trying to get around him. Remember at the front, it is Barry Hunter. In lap 1, he came from grid 7 and he leads the final heat of the North Island Stock Car Championships, and everyone takes to the grass, and it's Hunter. And Barry Hunter has done a complete 360. It looked like his race was over. Someone's tapped him, and once again, the art of the man. He gets in trouble, he gets out of his own trouble, and he's back in the fray. And have a look at this. We've got a race on our hands now, because Lyle Rumney is in front. So is Ricky Mitchell. If Barry Hunter's going to win this, he's got to pass the best of the stock car brigade. Hunter, number 138. Mitchell on his outside. Rumney runs up inside him. Are we going to see team orders? Will Rotorua play the wild card? Just up in front of them, it's Eddie Hawkins. He's had a championship he'd love to forget. Ricky Mitchell from Auckland is there. Barry Pajerski is there as well. So the front runners are right in the middle of it, mixing it up. Hunter, Rumney, Pajerski, Hawkins gets involved as well. Up on the outside, 3 abreast, down the straight they go. Hunter gets the nose in front and into the cemetery turn. Barry Hunter gets away from Lyle Rumney.
Just a magic escape artist. He does the act again. He's not out in front though. The man out in front is Joe Farram in a car that is just beautifully prepared. In fact, the engine in this car is called Tina. I asked him about that. He said it's getting a little bit long in the tooth like Tina Turner, but it's still got great legs.
Well, I'll tell you what, John, he's going to need those great legs if he wants to stay in front of this one. He leads the battle at the moment, but I tell you what, the people that are doing all the action fighting behind him are getting closer and closer. Barry Hunter's lost the attentions of Lyle Rumney, but I caught a glimpse of Stan Hickey sitting on his back bumper, so that might be interesting. Hickey's from Rotorua, Hunter's from Rotorua, Rumney's from Rotorua, but the difference is Stan Hickey owns Lyle Rumney's car, so is Hickey going to protect Hunter, or is he going to try and put him out of the race? Have a look, Hickey closes right up as they go down into the turn. 515R, Stan Hickey from Rotorua. It's Hunter just up in front of them. Lyle Rumney is in the hunt as well, but at the moment Farram leads it. Still got quite a cushion on the rest of the field, but they are closing, and we watch the battle behind them for 2nd and 3rd, and 44 in trouble and on the lid. That's Chris Britton. Well, rough justice probably, because I mean he was the man that fixed up Barry Hunter in the first few laps of this race, and now he ends up on the roof, and that'll bring the red lights on, and we will have a restart. So the tension builds here again at Waikaraka Park. Chris, I bet at the beginning of the night you didn't think you'd end up on the roof.
No, definitely not. No, I was just trying to put on a bit of a show for the guys, you know, the rest of the crowd. Yeah.
So away we go with a restart. Remember, no advantage. You stop and you go from where you stopped in stock cars. They don't regroup, so that means that Joe Farram has got to pick his way through some more lap traffic again. 2nd place at the moment, 18, Ian Sloan. But watch the battle further back through the field. 515, Stan Hickey. He's lost the attention to a wee bit of Barry Hunter. Hunter's got the drop on him a wee bit. Now can he do anything about it? Well, he can't if Lyle Rumney's going to do that sort of thing. He gets helped into the wall by Trevor Mason, but Lyle Rumney's really got to try now. 58 is Joe Farram from Gisborne, the Farram Helicopters car. 18 is Sloan. Then it's the Dutchman by the look of it. And then it's Hunter sneaking up into about 4th place at the moment. And not too far behind him will be Stan Hickey. And you saw what happened to Lyle Rumney. John Dunstan, can he come back?
Well, even at this late stage, it's not all over. We saw what happened to Barry Hunter in the early stages of this race. If he spun out again and loses a few places, then Rumney could well come back. If he finishes 1 place in front of Hunter, he's drawn it. If he finishes 2 places in front, he's taken the championship.
Well, Lyle Rumney at the moment is 2 places behind Barry Hunter. The order as they go into the last couple of laps. It's 58, Farram, the mobile Farram Helicopters car. It is 18, Ian Sloan in the Waikaraka rigging car. It is 138, Barry Hunter. It is 51, Rodney Wood. And then It is 72, Lyle Rumney. Rumney on your screen at the moment, trying to work around a lapped Eddie Hawkins. Having a look as they come down onto the straight once again. Farron leads it, just pushes Rowlands out of the way. And have a look at number 9, Steve Jude has a go. He's a lap down, but he's still going to give it his best as they run towards the checkered flag. Car number 58, Joe Farron, will win the final heat of the North Island Stock Car Championships. Barry Hunter will get second, but that will give him the title, and Lyle Rumney has to be content with 4th place. So the way they finish, Hunter from Rotorua wins it, Lyle Rumney is second, Barry Pajewski gets up for 3rd, and Rodney Wood is 4th. Well, Joe didn't win the battle, but you won the war sort of style there, the last race. It was good stuff.
Yeah, Phil, bad luck. Second race I was sitting in second and I got a flat tyre, so all I could do is circulate. And the first race right off the back, into a pile-up, dead last up to 10, so I was really pleased.
Barry Hunter, wasn't just the hat that got dirty in that last race. You're a bit of a marked man there, weren't you?
Well, I'm sorry, Light, that I got a picture of myself to see if it's all real.
Hey, you did well to keep the car on the track. You had a major spin.
Well, I said to you there were going to be some sparks, and we're just lucky we got through. That's all I can say. And out there was not only the cars after us, but there's the holes, trying to dodge the holes that was out there and trying to keep the tyres all clean so we can keep going.
The points were actually quite close coming down to that last heat, but your major competition was towards the back of the field, but then there were some guys out there lurking, waiting for you.
I tell you what, yeah, there was, and they're slowing us up a bit, and Lyle Rumney from Rotorua is just behind us, and Stan Hickey, I think, done a great job. Were right behind us, right at the start when we had the restock.
You had a bit of a battle with Stan, but he hung in there right through.
A bit of a battle, yeah. Well, he had to take me out for Lyle to win, so that's racing. I wouldn't have minded. So.
Plenty of action in the final heat, but as predicted, the car was too fast. He was a marked man, Barry Hunter.
He certainly was. I thought he'd blown it completely with about the 4th lap. He spun the car completely 360 right around, faced all the traffic, somehow got a tap, got back and headed on his journey again. Great drive. He's got to be the form horse for the Nationals.
And even though his car was faster for the night, there were still other guys in there that could have easily taken it out tonight.
Absolutely. Lyle Rumney was right there. I think Barry Pajewski might have wrapped up second overall. That was a great effort. And so too Stan Hickey. We sort of forgot about Stan a wee bit, but he was there or thereabouts all the time.
In the North Island Champs, they certainly lived up to expectations tonight. Plenty of action.
Certainly, and it's a good forerunner to the Nationals in Rotorua coming up. Like I said, Hunter's the form horse, but there's a couple there nipping at his heels. It'll be fantastic.
We'll be at the Nationals soon. I hope you can join us next week for more Kiwi Thunder.